Hey there, in this video I'll explain how to configure proxy IP addresses in Project Enigma. Correct proxy usage is critical to successful botting, so I'll also be providing some additional guidance and suggestions for how to optimally manage and test proxies. A proxy is a public IP address that your entries can be routed through in order to mask the actual source of the entry. A very common anti-bot filter is to identify IP addresses that are submitting multiple entries and filter out all requests from those addresses, which is why Project Enigma requires utilizing proxies. The golden rule for successful botting is to submit as many unique entries as possible. For that reason, we recommend running a 1-to-1 ratio of proxies to entries. However, reusing a proxy on multiple accounts does not necessarily mean that your entries will be filtered out. The quality of your proxies is also very important to your ability to successfully bot. So, Project Enigma helps you identify and remove poorly performing proxies. Once you've acquired your proxies through a provider, we suggest managing your proxy IPs in a text file and saving it separately for easy backup and modification. For this, I will utilize Notepad, which comes on every Windows computer. Project Enigma supports two proxy formats, either IP and port, or IP, port, username, and password. Start by adding all of your proxies into the text file separated by a return. Once you've got your list of proxies, we recommend saving that as a file for easy backup and modification. To start creating your proxies, select Proxies in the left-hand menu and click Create. Copy your list of proxies from your text file and paste them into Project Enigma. Create a name for your list of proxies and then click Save. Once you've added your proxies, you should validate them to confirm they work as expected. Check the box next to the list of proxies and click Validate Proxies in Project Enigma. If after running validation you have failed proxies, you should remove the invalid proxies by clicking the Remove Invalid Proxies at the bottom of the proxy window. Once you've added and tested your proxies, you'll need to add them to accounts. Click Accounts in the left-hand menu. Project Enigma supports adding proxies to accounts manually or in bulk. To add a proxy manually, select the account, select the proxy list, select the proxy, and then click Save. You can save a lot of time by adding proxies in bulk. Click Show Advanced in the top right, select which list of proxies you would like to assign proxies from. In this case, I'll simply do all proxies. If you have less proxies than you have accounts, selecting Assign Proxies will only assign the proxies that you have available. If you'd like to reuse proxies, you can select the Reuse Proxies when assigning, and then click Assign. Project Enigma will then flag each proxy to let you know that you're utilizing them multiple times and that may negatively impact your task success. You can see now that Project Enigma has assigned a unique proxy to each account. You can override a proxy assigned by the bulk create by selecting a user and manually changing the proxy. Finally, I'd like to give you some additional context and information about using proxies and proxy best practices. As a best practice, when preparing for a drop, we recommend that you validate your proxies before running any tasks. This will allow you to identify any proxies that may have become problematic or unresponsive since you last tested them. There are a number of reasons why proxies may fail to validate. Port number, user, or password could be incorrect, like I have in this example, or the proxy may be slow or unresponsive. By clicking Validate Proxies, you are telling Project Enigma to check and confirm that the proxy test URL is accessible through the proxies. We recommend checking your proxies against google.com, however, you're more than welcome to put in other sites like nike.com if you wish. Thanks for using Project Enigma. Good luck!